What's up, guys? NBA Talk here with today's video is going on. Currently, right now, it's the Golden State Warriors versus the Portland Trailblazers, which will be for later. Right now, I want to cover this Miami Heat versus Toronto Raptors, and I have to say this has to be the most competitive game I've seen so far for the NBA playoffs 2016. Best game so far. It was competitive. Defense was the name of the game. Both teams playing very decent defense. Of course, there were some blunders, non-calls, um, turnovers, and all that. Pretty much, if you just look at it as just a viewer and not picking sides, it's just like a fantastic game. Um, the Miami Heat would win in overtime, 102 to 96, but the Toronto Raptors did not make it easy for them at all. Even in overtime, they didn't make it that easy for them. Um, for the most part, it was pretty much defense oriented from both teams. Certain players showed up, and certain players didn't show up. So let's look at the Miami Heat since they won. They had 16 points for Joe Johnson. He struggled kind of for the most part of this game. He did shot 7 out of 19 shooting. This team really misses his three-point shooting because back when he first just got there, the first few games that he got into Miami Heat uniform, he played excellent, and now he seems to can't get back to that. He played good defense for sure. Just hopefully he could put up more points. That way, no one else have to do something. Especially for Luol Deng, he had 10 points in his game. He shot 2 for 2 from the 3-point range. He has been the guy spreading the floor all the time, and I was hoping that Joe Johnson do the same. Maybe we'll see that later in the series, but they really misses his 3-point shooting or just overall scoring. He didn't have a bad game, but he could have had a better game than this. Hassan Whiteside, he had his moments in this game. I wish they gave him the ball more. He had 9 points, 17 rebounds, a block shot, 2 steals. Yeah, he could have put up more points than this, but he did his damage for sure. D Wade putting on the team just like he always done. He seems to be coming back. The old D Wade is coming back. 24 points, 10 out of 21 shooting. A 3-point shot. He's been making 3-point shots lately. That's the crazy part. 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And 3 steals. Just phenomenal. Just pretty much great. Goran Dragic. For the past couple of games, this guy has been showing up. And I'm loving it right now. I'm loving it. 26 points, 10 out of 20 shooting, 3 out of 4 for the 3-point range, 2 assists. They just need to turn down the turnovers. Both D Wade and Dragic, they both combined for 6 turnovers. Even though that's not really that much, but just tone it a bit. We look towards the bench. Josh Richardson, he has a future in this league. 11 points, 2 out of 2 from the 3-point range. He's a good shooter and a good defender. Gosh. I'm glad they used Amari Stoudemire and Udonis Haslem. Both great veterans and good defensive players. Also having Justin Winslow, right there in the wing, it makes it very good. Makes for an unstoppable defensive team. It's just that they can't seem to put up the points for it, even with having Gerald Green, who didn't have much of a factor this game as well. So the team shot 44% from the field overall, 72% from the 3-point range. Just banging it from the 3, thanks to Josh Richardson and Luol Deng and Goran Dragic. 52 rebounds, 12 steals, Turnovers were the issue in this game, especially for Luau Deng, who on multiple occasions on in the inbound, passing the ball and messing things up, and it would end up leading to Toronto trying to turn things around big time. Twice he's done that. He did that in the fourth quarter, and then he did it in overtime. He just needs to cut back. Just that's one of the biggest problems for the Miami Heat this game. Just turn down the turnovers. Because you guys could have walked away with this game a lot better. But Toronto did not give up. As soon as they saw blood, they went after it. As soon as they saw an opening, they went after it. And that's what I like about this game. Like I like both teams right now. They're looking good. I'm just pointing out their differences and mistakes going on. Powell inserted into the starting lineup for the Toronto Raptors didn't have much of an impact, only playing 21 minutes. Carroll playing good defense on D Wade, but D Wade just knocking him down. Even especially in the fourth quarter where Carroll just all up on D Wade, and D Wade is still making shots. 10 points from Carroll, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block shot. Valanciunas, 24 points, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 block shots. This guy was just phenomenal this game. Even in the series with Boston, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Indiana. Sorry, Indiana. He's playing great. He's been consistent. He's been playing good defense. He's gone toe to toe with Whiteside, and actually he had a better game than Whiteside. He's just a very great player this series. This whole entire playoffs, actually, to put it, just straight good. DeRozan, he had his moments. He shot 9 out of 22, which is not pretty good. 22 points. He still put up occasional points, going inside the paint, drawing fouls a couple of times. There was times where he just couldn't make it. They kept forcing this dude to shoot mid shots, and they just containing this guy whenever he goes into the paint. Especially in the fourth quarter when this guy was going on a roll. All of a sudden, D Wade, Luau Deng started trapping this guy. As soon as he goes into the paint, they trap him, and then he started going into his funk. I still say that he should still continue to drive in because this opens up for more shooters. Kyle Lowry, outside that buzzer-beating shot, which was phenomenal, that pushed the team into overtime. Outside of that great shot, he was terrible. He did not just show up. He did not show up tonight. That's all I can really say. 3 out of 13 shooting, 1 out of 7. The 1 being the buzzer beater. 7 points, 6 assists. Damn, man. Damn. Terrence Ross showed up in big moments for this team. 19 points for him. We also got something from Corey Joseph, who put up some stuff as well. 10 points. Biyombo, when he was on the court in the late game, when he went up against Whiteside couldn't really handle him that much because this guy is so bulky. This guy is power oriented. He just kept boxing out Hassan Whiteside a couple of times. I like to see more of this guy in the matchup against Whiteside because it'll be a very interesting thing. Having Biyombo and Valanciunas, I haven't actually seen them together at the same time. I'm hoping to see that because I want to see how Whiteside deals with that thing because Whiteside has a huge impact in this game for sure. But Valanciunas had a bigger game than him. So the team, Toronto Raptors, shot 44% from the field overall, 23% from the three-point range, 41 rebounds, 19 assists, and 15 turnovers. The same goes for Miami Heat. The Toronto Raptors need to cool down on the turnovers, and it'll be pretty good to go. Toronto Raptors put on a good show. Miami Heat put on a good show. Best game so far. I really like this series. I hope it goes all the way to 6 or 7. That would be very, very good. A very good series to look at compared to the other series going on. So that's it for me. Leave your comments what you think about this game. Next up will be back in Toronto, but that won't be until I think Friday. Actually Thursday. Not wasting no time. Thursday will be Miami Heat versus Toronto Raptors. So we're gonna wait upon on the Golden State Warriors versus Portland, and that'll be it for tonight. So that's it. Peace.